Welcome to Yoga Travels with Karen. I'm Karen and today I'm going to guide you through a warrior workout. We're going to work our way through 5 different warriors. So if you're ready, join me on the mat and we'll get started. Starting in a kneeling position today. If you find that this is too hard on your knees, then feel free to start sitting cross-legged. You may need to just adjust a few things as we go. See how you go. So just bringing your buttocks down nice and evenly on your heels so you can feel your sit bones, and just tilting that pelvis back a little bit so we're not leaning forward. Tilting the pelvis back, pulling the belly button back to spine. Lifting the shoulders up, back and down, hands can come on the thighs, and just pull the head back a touch. The chin might come down, softening around the eyes, closing the eyes, just to relax. And come into your body, arrive on the mat, and start preparing yourself to practice yoga today. Try and feel your belly expand as you inhale here. Keeping the shoulders down. Trying not to lift the shoulders as you inhale. And when you exhale, pull the belly button back to spine. Emptying all the air from the lungs. Take a nice big relaxing breath in. And nice slow exhale through the nose, softening the shoulders, softening the body. Good, we'll open the eyes, bring the hands to the side, take another big breath in. Exhale, floating the hands down. Beautiful, let's get a bit of movement in here now. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, sliding them forward, bringing the body forward, just into a half plank position. Just getting some motion through the hips. Coming back, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, sliding the hands forward, coming into that half plank. Good, let's drop the hips right back. Keep the hands there. They might slide back a little for a nice child pose. Feel free to separate the knees if that suits you better. Good, lifting the body. Hands back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Slide the hands forward. Half plank. Get that mobility. You might get a little back arch happening here. Just looking forward. Good, hips back, child pose. Lifting up one more time, let's inhale. Exhale the hands down, coming forward, half plank, looking up, little back bend. Coming back, child pose. And back to our starting position. Beautiful. Inhale. Join the palms. Exhale down the center line. Beautiful. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale the hands down. Coming forward. Let's add on to this a little back bend, just a touch. Lift the hips now. Tuck the toes. Coming into downward dog. Walk the feet out. We'll come back up here again, so just quickly walking the feet out, coming up high on the toes. Let's drop the knees, untuck the toes, coming down into our child pose. And slowly coming up. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands coming down, sliding forward. Half plank, looking up. Tuck, lift the hips, tuck the toes, downward dog. Pushing both heels down. That's it. Roll those armpits towards each other, the inside of the elbows facing each other. Hands are nice and flat to the mat. Good. Come up high on the toes, drop the knees down, keep the toes tucked, and we're going to sit back on on our heels. A little uncomfortable, I know. Not something we do very often. Let's take a big breath in to take our mind off things, lifting. Join the palms, exhale down the center line. Beautiful. Enjoy that bit of discomfort in those toes. One more little breath here. Good, well done. Come down with the hands and untuck the toes, give them a little tap. Beautiful. Let's tuck the toes again. Walk those fingers forward, spread them out, lifting up, downward dog. From here, let's walk our feet forward. Coming to Uttanasana, nice easy forward fold. Looking back towards the legs. A nice bend in the legs as well. Allow the chest and the belly just to soften and relax and be supported by the thighs. Good, let's roll up nice and slow. The shoulders up, back and down, hands coming down. Beautiful. Here we go. We're going to work through our warrior poses, Virabhadrasana. We'll go through warrior 1, 2, 3, and a couple of little extra ones within it. So let's go. Big inhale. Exhale, nice big swan dive down, nice big fold, bend in the knees, coming all the way down. Inhale for a halfway lift, nice flat back, hands on the shins looking down. Exhale, folding forward. Let's step our left foot back. We're going to place it straight away on that 45-degree angle. The arms are coming back as though we're about to dive into a pool. Keep that gaze down. Pull the belly button back to spine. And using the core, lifting the body. Now before we lift the hands, just check that your hips are facing forward, like headlights, both facing forward. Beautiful. You might need to adjust your back leg a little. And then reaching the hands up. Pull the belly button back to spine. Shoulders coming down. You can keep your hands separated here if that gives you more space to relax through your shoulders. Or you can join the palms, interlace the fingers, index fingers pointing upwards for Temple Mudra. You can find your gaze to test your balance here as well. You're looking all the way up. Relax through the forehead. Good. Bring the head back to center. Release the hands in behind the back. Fingers are going downwards. Interlace those fingers, pressing them down. Shoulders coming back and down. Chest is being lifted. Coming into our devoted warrior. Big inhale. And we exhale, nice flat back coming down towards that thigh. You might find that your right shoulder sits on that right thigh a little. And if it suits you, release the hands, lifting them up, looking straight down, just on the inside of that front foot. Good. Let's bring the hands back down, release them either side of that front foot, turn on the back foot, stepping back to the front. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Let's do that on the other side now. Right foot stepping back, 45-degree angle. Hands coming back, about to dive into that pool, using that core coming up into our warrior 1. Check those hips, nice and straight to the front. Reach the hands up, shoulders down. Beautiful. You can change to that Temple Mudra grip if that suits. Belly button back to spine. Find your gaze, test your balance. Might be different on this side. Good, bringing the head back to center. Release the hands, interlace the fingers, pressing them down, shoulders back, big inhale. Exhale, coming forward. And lifting the hands away from the lower back. Might only come up just a couple of centimeters, or maybe you don't have a lot of mobility through your shoulders and they just stay rested on your back. Either way is fine. Good. Release the hands down either side of the front foot. Turn on the back foot. Spring it forward. And let's roll up nice and slow. Shoulders coming up, back and down. Beautiful. Let's add our Virabhadrasana 2 onto that. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, folding down. Step back with our left foot on our 45. Bring those arms back, belly button back to spine. Use the core lift. Warrior 1 first. Hips facing forward. Reach the arms up, shoulders down. Find your arms first of all, and then find your gaze for your balance. Good. Release the hands. Let's bring them down for Warrior 2. Now this is where we bring our hips more to the side. We're going to drop that lower hip down, which might make your right hip come forward, and bending a bit more. You might need to adjust the front leg and back leg when we come into Warrior 2. Okay, we want that knee to still be either above the ankle or a little bit behind. Arms are coming up, stretching them out. Reach the fingers to either side, but still be relaxed in the shoulders. Let's turn those palms up. Check your arms are the same height. Imagine you have nice big light beach balls in those hands. Now your shoulders, relax them. Turn the hands down. Shoulders stay where they are. Beautiful. Rest your gaze now on the middle fingernail of that front hand. Reach those fingers either side, as though somebody's pulling on either hand. Beautiful, nice and strong here. Drop that back hand, front palm up, reversal sun warrior. Lifting up. Excellent. Coming back into our Warrior 2 just for a moment. Now we bring the arms up. We're going to bring those hips forward back into Warrior 1. You might need to just adjust the feet a little. We won't stay here too long. Bring those hands in behind. Fingers coming down, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward. Devoted warrior. Lifting the hands if it suits. Good, bringing them down, hands either side of that front foot, turn on the back foot, springing it forward. Let's inhale for a halfway lift, give those legs a little jiggle. Exhale, folding down. Step back, right foot, 45, with that foot. Hands coming back. Use the core, lifting nice and strong. Warrior 1. Lift the arms, shoulders down. Find your hands. Remember to keep breathing and maybe even smile. Find your gaze. Beautiful. Release the hands. Let's find our Warrior 2 facing the other way now. Now this right hip's going to come down a little. Left hip also coming forward and down. Maybe adjust the feet a touch. Find your arms. Check the back arm. Same height. Beach balls. Nice and light through the shoulders. And leave the shoulders where they are. Turn the hands. Beautiful. Focus on that middle fingernail, that front arm. Keep the breath going. Good. Let's drop that back hand, front palm up, lifting up for our reversal sun warrior. Good. Coming back, Warrior 2. Arms are up. A little movement here in the feet, in the hips to Warrior 1, facing the front. Hands in behind the back, fingers down, shoulders back, chest up, inhale. Exhale, forward folding. Lift the palms, lift the hands if it suits. Nice and strong, well done. Bring the hands either side of that front hand. Turn on that back foot, step it forward. Let's roll up nice and slow. Here we go, our last round now. Adding our balance in there for our Virabhadrasana 3 or Warrior 3. Here we go. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, folding down. You might be able to straighten through the legs a little bit more as you come down now. Let's inhale for that halfway lift. Nice flat back looking down. Exhale, folding forward. Hands are down, step that left foot back first on the 45. Here we go, arms are back. Using the core, lift, warrior one. Lift the arms, your choice of arms. Find your gaze. Beautiful, head back to center, warrior two. You can see it's getting windy here. Nice, strong, still poses. Make sure that left hip is coming forward and down a little. Front knee might slide forward. Beautiful. Drop the back hand, reverse. Beautiful, coming back to two. And back to one. Hips forward, a little adjustment with the feet perhaps. Protect your knees here as well. Don't be twisting and do any damage to your knees. Be very gentle. Beautiful, hands in behind, fingers coming down and forward fold. Good, lifting those hands if it suits. Release them down, hands either side of that front foot, coming in front of the foot now a little bit, turning on the back foot, sliding it in. Walk the hands forward a touch more. We're going to lean forward and we're going to start our warrior three balance here. So you might just stay here. You might just lift that foot a little bit. There's lots of options here. You might take one hand away and lift the foot a little bit. And then maybe swap hands. Then you might find you can lift both hands and lift the foot. Or maybe just keep the foot down, the choice is yours. Arms can come out to the side. Keeping a bend in that front leg will also help keep that balance. And the other thing is keeping the hips square to the mat. Toes pointed down, gaze down. Excellent. Arms can come out to the side. If you're feeling confident, don't worry if you fall. I fall all the time. Just come back in. It means you're challenging yourself. It's no problem. Find your balance for today. It'll be different to tomorrow and it'll be different on the other side. Another breath. Good strong workout on that right leg. Return the hands, return the leg. Whew. Give them a shake. Let's come up nice and slow. Whew. That right leg certainly got to work out there. Whew. Let's balance it all up. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Give those legs just a gentle jiggle. Not hyperextending the knees behind, but just a little jiggle. Folding down. Step that right foot back now, 45. Arms back, you know the routine. Lifting, Virabhadrasana 1. Arms, shoulders down. Find your hands. Good, find your gaze. Back to center, release the hands, warrior two. Make those little adjustments with the feet. Back hips coming down and forward. This hip now, left hip's coming forward, right knee slides forward a touch. Good. Check the back arm if you need to. Shoulders down. Beautiful, drop that back hand, front palm up, lifting, looking up if it suits your neck. Coming back to warrior two. Lift the hands, make those little adjustments in the hips and the feet for our warrior one. Hands in behind into lace, lifting, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Lift the hands. You might find as you warm up a bit, you can lift the hands a little further. Again, don't force anything. Release the hands down all the way to the mat, walking them forward, turning on that back foot, coming forward a little. Hands coming under the shoulders, and find your balance on this side. It might be different, have a play. Test the arms, test the leg, test both. Find your gaze, that helps with our balance. One side is always a little easier than the other. It might be this side, it might be the other. For me, it's my right side. And this is my left. It's more challenging. Keep those hips square, toes pointing down. Here we go, one more breath. Bring the hands down if they're up and slowly release that leg. And let's roll up. Nice and slow. Give everything a little shake. Well done. Whew. Those warriors are a challenge, but that's what they are. They're strong warrior poses, and they represent that strength and that inner warrior within us. Let's make our way down and relax. Take a big inhale. Exhale, nice slow swan dive. Exhale down. Inhale for a halfway lift. Nice flat back. Rolling down, forward, falling forward. Good. We're going to step both feet back now into our downward dog. Come high on the toes. Let's drop the knees down. Untuck the toes and find your version of child pose, whether you keep the knees together or whether you separate the knees. Bring the hands out to start with, either if you're either in wide-legged or closed-kneed child pose. I'm going to take a breath here. Inhale. And as we exhale, soften through the chest, bringing it all the way down, forehead onto the mat. We'll just take another 2 breaths like that. So as we inhale, we're just going to lift that chest a little. And as we exhale, feel that extra bit of softening and relaxation coming all the way down, melting into the mat. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, melting like hot butter into the mat. Relax the arms. Soften the hips. Starting to lower that heart rate, slowing the breath. Good, gently lifting the head. Walk the hands to lift the chest, and we're going to come straight over onto our back, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, joining the soles of the feet together. Knees come out to the side, and we're going to come down into our supine position, lying all the way down. Now, if you find that this is too hard on your lower back, by all means, place your feet at the width of the mat and allow your knees to fall in towards each other. You can do this throughout this part of the practice if you find that staying in one position or the other is enough. However your legs are, reach the hands up, bend at the elbows, place the thumbs in the elbow creases, and lifting your forearms up over the head, placing them on the mat. Closing your eyes. Soften through the face, the cheeks, the chin. Maybe separate the teeth a little to relax the jaw. Feel the breath. Try and bring that breath nice and low in the belly, allowing the belly to expand as you inhale. If you find you're still taking short breaths, you're out of breath a little from our warrior workout, and just take some more time. Or lower that breath down towards the belly, into the diaphragm, out of the chest. That will enable you to take fuller breaths and calm the heart, calm the breath, calm the body and the mind. Let's do some counted breath. I'll count the inhales for 4, exhales for 6 to help slow everything down. We'll do this 4 times. Exhaling all the air from your lungs. Starting nice and low in the belly. We'll inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Return to a natural breath. Feel free now to stretch out the legs and the arms. Feet can come to the width of the mat. Allow the toes to fall out to the sides. Maybe press the shoulders down to lift the chest and allow the arms to come out from the sides of the body, palms facing upwards. Find a nice comfortable spot for the head in the middle of the back of your skull. Take some nice slow breaths to help relax the whole body for a few more moments in Shavasana. Feel free to stay here as long as you need. I thank you for sharing your practice with me, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.